Good morning. So this is attempt number 2. I think this time I have enough storage on my iPhone. No, I shouldn't say that. I should say just on my phone. Doesn't matter what kind of phone I have. Yeah, I wanted to talk for 5 minutes. Why did I want to do that? Yeah, I can tell you again, same as I said last time. Maybe now I'll be able to formulate it better. So I've been in Bali here at the Onion Collective for 2 months now. I've found it very useful to write down my thoughts in order to get my thoughts out of my head. I've done it in like a very beautiful book, which has an intriguing story because the books are supposedly made by a lady who lives in a cave and only comes out in the afternoon. And that's fantastic, I think. And yeah, it's interesting that I had a lot of thoughts. I was walking back and forth here at the Passion Lab in Onion Collective, thinking a lot of thoughts. And now, when I'm going to say them, yeah, they don't come out. I don't remember what it was that I thought about. I have some things written down. It's from yesterday. I went to a workshop with Aaron at Hubud. It was great. Talked about running a business, which is something that I would like to learn how to do. But what I have written down is my questions that I have for him, but I left the session early, so I didn't get the chance to actually ask the questions. But the first question was about financials, because Aaron talked about financials. He said that, yeah, you have to mind the financials when you run a business. And that means that if you run a business, the business has to be financially sustainable. So, and that's something I've thought about as well. I've in the past I've thought about money as something ugly, and I've thought that, yeah, I'm not doing what I do to make money. And that's true, and I think a good business should not come from the position that you run the business in order to make money. So in that way, I was right, and I've always been right about that, I think. But what is important is that if you run a business, the business needs to be financially sustainable, and therefore you have to think about money. Otherwise you have no business. Yeah, I think that's what Aaron said. But that made me also think a little bit about accounting. So what about accounting? Does it mean if I want to run a business, do I need to learn accounting? Can accounting be delegated to someone else? Or can't it really? That was my first question I was going to ask Aaron. The second thing that he said that you need to be in total control of your business. And he said that in relation to the vision of the business and you need to be in total control of the direction that the business is taking. I think that's what he meant. But what I would like to ask is, what about, I'm very afraid of micromanagement. I feel terrible if someone tries to micromanage what I do, and I would not like to be in a position where someone else feel micromanaged by me. So what's the balance there? Like total control of the vision, but avoid micromanagement. How do you find that balance? And now the time is up. I've actually spoken for 5 minutes right there.